Hey ladies, it's Sun Soldier again. I'm back with video 2. It's been a long day, but I'm back with the same energy. I need to keep that same energy. So, I had to abruptly cut my first video off because I am not that great with editing right now, but I will get better. That was my first video. And so, what's up, sister? My sister suggested that I use a um, ring light, but I have a LED light on my mirror, so I'm not sure if you're able to see me a little bit better, but it will get better as time go on. So where I left off, I lined my upper eyelid. However, I haven't gone since about 11, and I had a mask on my face, so I touched it up a little bit, just a tad. I feel like it stayed on pretty good because I didn't get to end my other video. So I did use my setting spray, but I'm going to use it this time for real, for real. And it's the Too Faced Hangover RX. And I'm not good with editing, so what you see is what you're going to get. So what I'm going to do right now, I have a little tube of the MAC primer. So I'm going to use this on my eyelids because I'm going to say I've been out all day and get home and I have to hurry up and do an eye look. So I'm gonna try to make this video brief and not as long, but I have my primer. Gonna prime my eyelids, and yes, I'm doing it over makeup. It's all good, it's okay, because sometimes you don't have time to come home, wash your face if you have reservations, or if you're in a hurry, you just want to go out after work and you may have to be back to work the next morning. You don't want to stay out a long time, and right now I don't think anybody want to eat out anyway until this stuff clear up. So I have my eyes primed. As you can see, it's a little tacky, but it should keep it on pretty much all night, or most of the night until I wash it off. So, excuse me, I'm going to be using same brand, the Too Faced, with the watermelon, which I love, 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 and I love the way it smells. It smells so good. But I'm going to be using the Melon Dollar Baby. I love the names of them. And let's see here. I have a smoky brush. If you can see the tip, I ordered these brushes from Amazon. It's called Royal Lime Nickel Smoky Eye, and that's what I'm going to be doing because it's a smoky eye is very quick. You don't really have to do a whole lot to it, and it's foolproof, or even if you make a mistake, you can't really see it. And that's like a quick go-to for me if I don't have a lot of time. If I have an hour or two to get ready, then I'm okay. I can do the 3 colors and crease, cut crease, and all of that, which I do mine the old school way. I don't have time for all the dramatics, but if you have time for that, it's beautiful and I love it. But this is the shader. It's a little poofy. So I'm going to get into this. I really like the color, if you can see it. It's the melon, the green one here. And sometimes even with my smoky eye, if I did like say I did a dark blue or green or whatever color, I always add the black. Sometimes, not all the time, but I'm going to have to wash all this stuff off when I'm done. So I'm not trying to do the most right now. But I know a lot of times this is my first time using their eyeshadow, just to let you know. So I don't know if it has a lot of fallout and all of that, but it looks like it's kind of breaking apart right now. So I'm going to spray my brush to be on the safe side, because there's nothing worse than having, I know some people do their eyes first, and then they do their foundation and powder last. Because if you have fallout under there, if I already have black circles under here, I don't need color, dark colors under here on my foundation. So that's why sometimes people do it first. So I'm going to lean in a little bit. Hopefully you can see me. My mirror is here, so I'm going to keep looking to the side. It's the opposite side for you, but I'm going to keep looking to the side. And I already primed my eyes, and this is, it has a nice color, nice glittery color to it. It's very pigmented, like very, especially when I wet that brush. And I'm just, if you can see, I'm just dabbing it on. It's going on smooth. This is my first time using this, and I really honestly don't know how I'm gonna like it. I can't tell you how it wears right now, but I think if you wet your brush, that helps with the fallout as well. And I do use my fingers a lot. It may not be good, but that's what I do. Sorry, that's just what I do. So I do clean up with my Q-tip as I go, so I don't want to have to go back and do a whole lot. And then I'm going to take a little bit more and angle my brush. If you can see, do you see how my little cat eye wing is going on right there? I'm just going to take it out and then up. And you may not be able to see it that well, but this is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to blend it in just 1 second. And I love using my fingers because that's, once again, that's what works for me. But if you are a pro with these brushes, you go for it. I like brushes, but I like to use my hand because that's what I'm used to doing. And so I'm just dabbing a little bit more to make the color pop a little bit. And then I just usually, I'm just being honest, I go back and I just rub it in to blend it a little more. And my smoky eye, can you tell the difference? That has nothing. This one does, but I'm gonna add black here as well in the corner. But I want to wait until I get this other green on because I don't want to have to keep switching out brushes, wiping it down. I'm trying to keep this video pretty short. So I'm gonna do my other eye the same way. And I mean, if you mess up, it's easy. Just clean it up. It's not that serious. So I'm gonna move it along, and I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And it also depends on how your eye shape is. Like my eyes are kind of big. They're almond shaped, but they're kind of big. I don't know. I don't know, but it just depends on how you want to do it. Like it's totally up to you. To me, there is no right and wrong way to do cosmetics. You do it how you want to do it and how you like to do it. But I like to be quick now. Like I said, I used to wake up every day and putting on makeup and getting all nice and dolled up. But as you get older, you just really don't have time for all of that. But you still want to look nice and put together. Like I still do it. If I'm going like somewhere special, I will still do it. Usually I use 3 to 4 colors if I'm gonna do cut crease and do the increase and the outer corners. Usually I'll use 3 to 4 colors. It depends on what I'm wearing, if I want to match it or whatever. But right now for my smoky eye, I'm only going to use 2 eyeshadows, which is the green and the black. And I did take a shower, can't you tell? Anyway, so I'm going to go back in the corner with the black and give it more of a smoky look. And my eyes are hazel green, so I love wearing the green because it makes my eyes pop. If I have on brown eyeshadow, my eyes look more brown, but my eyes are actually hazel green. Thank you, Grandpa. Anyway, y'all, I am still hyped this evening. It's just everybody's home now, so I'm not as loud, but I do keep wipes by me so I can wipe my hands because it's not the politically correct thing to do, but as I said, I do things my way. That's why I'm some soldier, because I do it my way and what I like. I had to learn that the hard way. The older you get, the less you care. So that's pretty much it. I mean, this usually only take me like maybe 5 minutes, but this time, I know y'all probably talk trash about me. This time, I'm going to do the bottom lids or line my eyes as well. I'm going to do that part too. So if you have any fallout, I did put a little powder here before I got on. Just brush it away. And if it looks like it doesn't want to come off, which, yeah, I got a little fallout, but that's okay. Just wipe it away. Not that serious. Okay, and then usually I take my Q-tip again and I'll clean up this area. I hope you guys can see me clearer. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'll get better over time. This is like my second video and I'm learning, you know, it's like a learning curve. You have to learn, and as you learn, you get better at it. I know I'm looking a little wild. It's hair sticking up and everything, but we are, it's 7 something at night. It's time for me, almost past my bedtime. Sorry. So, what I'm going to do is take my angled brush and I'm going to use my angled brush and line the bottom of my eyes. I hope you can see me. This is the angled brush that I showed earlier, and it's really good. Like, I've had this for a little minute. All you can do is, if you have favorite brushes and you don't know if you can find it again, which I know they sell these everywhere, but if you feel like you can't find it, just keep your brushes washed. That's all you can do. Like, if I have a favorite, I'll hold on to it and revamp it some kind of way. I like to remake old furniture, or if I've had just anything a long time, I'll just paint in another color, or just, I like to craft. So I'm gonna do the other side, and the reason I'm just working with the green first, so I don't really have to keep wiping my brush and cleaning it in between. And as you can see, I have a start, and then I'm going to go in with my black. And I'm sorry about my wig keep falling now, y'all. I'm sorry. It will get better. I really couldn't find a clamp. If we gonna be real about it, I couldn't find a clamp. So this is what you got. I'm gonna keep pushing this hair back. And then I'm gonna go in with my black. This is like one of my favorite easy, quick, fast look. It looks like you've worked a while at it, and as you can see, it didn't take me that long. It only took me a few minutes. And then earlier, usually I'll go back and I'll use my, this is like a buffer brush, and just go back in and just buff everything together. Which I don't really need to do it now. I mean, we're at the end of the night, so. And then it looks like I have a little bit of fallout on this side. But if you do, usually I just clean it up. You can use a Q-tip, you can use, I'm not going in with nothing wet because you don't want to have to start over, but just clean it up a little bit. Or maybe it's just a shadow of my eye, you never know. So, last but not least, My eyes are done. Done, done, done. Very quick and done. Um, it'll get neater over time once I get used to talking and putting on my makeup at the same time. So now the last thing, two things I need to do is put on my lip gloss that I made and my setting spray. Yay, yay, yay. Which is the Hangover 3-in-1 Too Faced. And this is really good. Like, I sweat like during the summer. And then since we've been having to wear masks, like, well, not everybody, but I wear my mask. I'm sorry, I do, because I'm not trying to catch nothing. I am a germaphobe. I am. So usually if I have the mask on, all of this sometimes is gone. All the makeup is gone right here. Sometimes it depends on how bad I sweat, because those masks are hot. But if it save your life, you gotta do what you gotta do. Cute or dead, one or the other. So I am going to put on my lip gloss. Sorry, y'all, can't pull it out yet, but and I'm gonna mix it with two of the ones I have, because I just think that it might be kind of cute if I do it. And this is like a small sample bottle. That's why you see me keep dipping back and forth in it. But I am going to go in with that. And these are mine. So if you see me, it's kind of weird ones or anything, they're mine. So that's why. There go my lip. Oh, look at them lips. Don't y'all just love me? I love y'all already. Join, subscribe, like, hook a girl up. And last but not least, setting spray time. So I don't go overboard with the setting spray, but I use enough. So you hold it out like so, if you can see, about that far. And then I close my eyes. Whew. And it smells so good. Like, that's what I love about their products. They smell so good. And as I said before, get in relationship with Jesus. I pray for you. You pray for me. Have a wonderful, blessed night. I hope you like this look. Click that like button. Comment. Be kind. I don't have to go sun soldier on nobody in Christ. So let's be polite. Let's love on one another. Encourage one another. Be blessed, immeasurable in Jesus Christ. Good night, ladies.